Hi there! Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you will love about living in the city of Dallas. Number 1 on our list is shopping. Dallas is a shopper's paradise. We are the birthplace of Neiman Marcus. We have Highland Park Village, which was the first master plan shopping center in all of the United States. And in Highland Park Village, you'll find luxury shops. There's Chanel, there's Ralph Lauren, which sells like the high-end Ralph Lauren. There's everything that you could possibly want down there. Jimmy Choo. For malls, we have North Park Mall, North Park Center. Most people just call it North Park. There's the Dallas Galleria that has the indoor ice skating rink that's famous. At Christmas time, they have the huge Christmas tree and the ice skating rink, but that has tons of stores. North Park was known for the higher end shopping. There's still tons of higher end shops, but some more middle of the line shops have moved in. The Galleria has shopping for everybody. If you're a sporting good enthusiast, we have REI's. There's all this Dick's Sporting Goods, Academy. We have Scheels now north of Dallas, which is a huge draw. We have tons of shopping. You will not run out of places to shop if you come to Dallas. And if you like to shop, Dallas is perfect for you, or maybe a little dangerous, depending on what your wallet thinks. The second thing that you'll love about Dallas is probably actually my favorite thing about living here, and it's the convenience. So Dallas is very centrally located. It's in north central Texas. Texas is smack dab in the center of the United States. And we are home to the hubs of Southwest Airlines and American Airlines. So American flies out of DFW and Southwest flies out of Love Field. So you don't have to have connections anytime you fly. I mean, there are places that you go and you will have to have a connection, but a lot of the time you can fly nonstop to whatever your destination is. We have nonstop flights to Australia, nonstop flights to Europe, nonstop flights all over the United States, nonstop flights to Hawaii. I know a lot of other cities in Dallas, you have to make a connection, or cities in other states. My brother, for example, his family lives in San Antonio. We took a family trip to Idaho earlier this year, and they had to fly from San Antonio to Dallas, get off the plane, change planes, and then they joined our flight from Dallas up to Idaho. My aunt and uncle live in East Texas. They've retired out on a beautiful lake property out in East Texas. They had to drive 2 hours to Dallas, get on the plane with us, fly to Idaho. We land in Dallas. I take a 20-minute Uber ride home, and they have a 2-hour drive back home at the end of a long day of travel already. So I love that you can just go to the airport, hop on the plane, and you don't have to make a bunch of connections. It's so convenient. And at the end of a long travel day, you're ready to be home, and you are. You're so close, and it's so convenient. So that's another thing. It's one of my absolute favorite things about living in Dallas, helping me leave Dallas. The third thing that you will love about living in Dallas is all of the sports. And we have a huge and very loyal fan base. Of course, we have the Dallas Cowboys. There's the Mavericks for basketball, the Rangers for baseball, the Stars if you like hockey, FC Dallas for soccer. I mean, we have sports out the wazoo. I just said out the wazoo. I don't know what that was about. We have so many sporting events. There's NASCAR that comes to town. We have the Byron Nelson, which is a golf tournament. If you want to hop over to Fort Worth, we have the Colonial, another golf tournament. There's just so much to do. We have over 200 golf courses in Dallas. It's definitely a golf-friendly city. Tennis courts everywhere. I mean, if you love sports, if you want to play sports or you want to watch sports, we have you covered. You might be coming from somewhere where you're a bitter rival to one of our sports teams, but Dallas loves their sports. Hopefully it won't be too long before we get another championship for one of our many sports teams, but Dallas is definitely a sports fan paradise. The fourth thing that you'll love about living in Dallas is the restaurants. We have so many amazing restaurants, and it's been rumored that Dallas is actually home to the most restaurants per capita of any city in the United States. I don't know if that's 100% true. I couldn't verify it, but regardless, we have so many great options. Some of my personal favorites are Mi Cocina if I'm wanting Tex-Mex. I love Albernays or the Capitol Grill, Bob's, Del Frisco's. I mean, steakhouses, we have you covered. If I'm looking for Italian food, this is where I wish we were a little better. I'm not gonna lie, Dallas, I wish we were better about Italian food. But Lucia is my personal favorite for if I'm wanting Italian food. We have Italy now, which if you want an Italian pizza, Italy or Cane Rosso are my two favorites for that. Central Market if you want to go to a grocery store where you can get some prepared food. I am a huge Central Market fan. I would pick Central Market over Whole Foods any day of the week. Sorry if you love Whole Foods, but if you live in Dallas or any other city in Texas that has Central Market, you know the gem that is Central Market. But we just have so many great restaurants there. It's not all Tex-Mex and barbecue, but you can't ever have too much queso if you ask any true Texan. But we have so many great places to eat, and you will not be lacking or looking for a place to eat if you live in Dallas, and you'll love the options that you have. The fifth thing that you'll love about Dallas is something that I really think that Dallas doesn't get quite enough credit for, and that's our arts and entertainment. There are tons of great museums in Dallas. We have the Nasher, the Perot Museum, there's the museum at the George Bush Library, the Sixth Floor Museum. We have a beautiful, beautiful opera house, the Morton Meyerson Symphony Center. We have the Arboretum. It's beautiful all year round. We have the zoo. There's just so many things that you can go do that's kind of artsy and cultural. And then concerts. We get every band you could possibly imagine wanting to come. If they're on tour, they're going to come to Dallas. Or actually, one of the things they've started doing is going up to Oklahoma to the casinos. So like the Choctaw or the WinStar has a lot of concerts, but that's such a short drive from Dallas that people from Dallas run up there all the time to see the concerts. And there's plenty of venues to go see them. We have huge concerts out at Cowboys Stadium. There's outdoor venues like the Dos Equis Pavilion. American Airlines Center hosts concerts. We have House of Blues. Dallas is a music city. We're not Austin, but we do have tons of great concerts. That wraps up the 5 things that you'll love about living in Dallas. And when I say that there are 5, there are more things that you will love about living in Dallas. But it's all personal, and you might not love all 5 of these things. You might love all 5. You might only love 1 or 2, but Dallas is a great place to live. It's a growing city. Tons of people are moving into the surrounding areas, but just 5 things that I think that you would love about living in the city of Dallas. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.